Hello
Hi.
and welcome.
Welcome to the stream, everybody.
It's a beautiful day outside.
Yeah, as you can
It really genuinely is.
see.
It really is very, very nice. I wish that in this time I could go and have a picnic. Would be really cool.
Would be, yeah, me
Really,
too.
really cool. I have a balcony, but you know, it's not really a picnic. I can have a barbecue on the balcony, maybe.
That would be nice,
Maybe.
actually.
That would be nice. What would you like to do, Kate?
Yeah, something outside. That is for sure. Anything, really.
Yeah. So if you do not know either of us, my name's Alex. I come from England, more or less from the hills that you can see in the background, more or less. And I live in Bologna. I've lived here for the last 5 years now.
Awesome.
Over to my co-hosts.
Yeah, my name is Kate. I'm originally from the United States of America, from Portland, Oregon, and now I live in San Giovanni in Persiceto, which is near Bologna. Yep, and we are both...
It's more in the countryside, right?
Yeah, yes. It's a little bit past Bargelino, so it's like Rotonda sul Pane, and then there's San Giovanni. And so... yeah, we are both teachers at Bologna Mille.
Yeah, exactly. It's a lovely school. Come and visit us once everything is over. We'd love to have you. So, Kate, if you could choose either the city or the countryside, where would you choose to live? I guess now you're living in the countryside.
I am, and I prefer it, actually. I really like the countryside to live, but I would say that I would prefer to be close to the city, if possible. Yeah. Because I love the countryside. It's beautiful, it's peaceful, but it's not very convenient when you need to buy things, so...
Right.
And you?
Me too. I've lived in the countryside far away from, well, not far away, like it's an hour's drive to get into the closest city, but small cities. So not big cities. So I would prefer to live relatively close to a major city. I know that in England, for example, you can live in the county of Kent, which is a half an hour train ride from the center of London, but it's in the countryside. And of course, Kent is very expensive for this reason.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But still, maybe now with better infrastructure and more online possibilities, it might be more convenient to live in the countryside.
Definitely.
I don't know. So tell us, if you're joining us, would you prefer to live in the countryside or the city?
Yeah, let us know in the comments.
Yes, please. So if you haven't guessed what we're doing today, we are talking about
Dream home.
Dream home. Exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to discover your dream home today, and I'm curious to hear.
Oh, all right. Yeah.
I think we can maybe speculate before as well. That would be good.
Yeah, that's actually kind of fun, right? Okay. So in this focus activity, we're talking about your dream home. We're using quantifiers and using new vocabulary.
Perfect. Do you like this home?
Yes, but...
Or is that a church? It's got one of those little notice board things that is usually for a community building.
Yeah, that's true. And I'm noticing that as well.
Or a restaurant.
It could be a restaurant, actually. Yeah, that's a little confusing. Where are we here?
It looks American to me.
I would say it's probably American. And judging by the way that the plants look, I would say it's in the suburbs. So I like the architecture, but I would never live in the suburbs.
No?
Oh, no way. No.
Why?
Too many neighbors. And the American suburbs, yeah, it's just quite a status symbol, and for me, I'm not interested.
Okay. So if you live in the suburbs, you've made it.
Yeah, that's a lot of people's goal, in life. Their objective is to live in the suburbs. And for me, it's why? Why? I don't know.
Interesting. I didn't know about that. So to make it, I don't know why I'm still doing quotes, but still, to make it is to be successful. Okay, so a lot of Americans, if they've made it, they go and live in the suburbs.
Yeah,
Interesting. Interesting.
It's
I'm trying to think of the equivalent in England. Maybe having a second home in the countryside.
Oh, wow. Okay, that's a lot.
That would be pretty cool.
I can see the economic differences there.
There are big problems, though. There were big problems with second homes in England.
Yeah.
I think there still are, but I remember 10 years ago that it was a big problem. So let's have a look.
All right.
So we already have this question up, but why as well?
Yeah.
Maybe we can think of some adjectives to describe the city and to describe the countryside. So let's think.
Oh,
we have Francesca from Bologna.
Yeah, she says,
hey.
Hi, I am Francesca from Bologna. I'm a mYes Mille student. That is right. I prefer to live in the city. I love Bologna because it's a small city, but there is all you need. Singular. Good.
Yeah, good. So a small city, we need an article for that because it's one of lots of different small cities. But there is all you need. Yeah, all you need. Fantastic, Francesca. I agree with that idea about Bologna. I lived in Milan for a period, and honestly, Milan is a bit too much. It's too big. Bologna is a nice size. And we have Fabio from Genoa, and he prefers to live in a city.
Let's see.
Have you visited Genoa, Kate?
No, I've never visited. Have you?
It's an interesting one. Yeah, because most cities, when you think of them, are horizontal, so they expand out like that. But Genoa is very much vertical city. So it's an interesting city. It's a very interesting city. I'd be curious to hear about what Fabio thinks.
Yeah, let us know. Speaking of Genoa, Martina says, good morning. I'm Martina from Genoa. Good morning.
What do you think about Genoa as well? Again, it's a very vertical city, so...
It's tall.
Yeah, it's a strange one. It's really strange because they have a lot of concentration around the coast, and then it goes up into the hills. So it's not the usual navigation of a city that you walk from one end to the other. It's more up and down and along.
Wow, interesting. Okay, cool.
It is interesting. Can you read this one, Kate?
Of course. Good morning. I'm Raffaele. I live in Dietri sul Mare near Salerno, but I prefer to live in the suburbs. So we need a definite article there. I love San Mauro la Bruca. I always do that. I have a house in the countryside. So for the suburbs.
Yep, the suburbs. And the countryside. Fantastic.
Nice.
Also careful with the an house. So a lot of students don't pronounce the H. So yeah, maybe you could say an house, which is a very Italian way of saying it. but in English, we usually pronounce that H. So for us, it's a house. A
Yeah, it's a
house.
consonant sound. House.
Practice. House. Ha. Ha ha
Huh.
ha.
Huh.
It's a strange word. And we also have Andrea from Trieste. So mYes Trieste represent. I prefer to live in the city. P.S. San. Oh, is this your place?
Yeah, it's mine.
San Giovanni in Persiceto is famous for Italian basketball fans because Marco Bellinelli.
Yeah.
Who is this person?
He came from the town I live in, and he is playing in the NBA right now.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah, it was interesting because for a long time in San Giovanni, we have maybe 2 or 3 small parks. And one of the largest, which actually has the public swimming pool, has also an area for like basketball indoors. And outside of that building, there was this huge cardboard cutout of Marco Bellinelli for like 8 or 9 feet tall. For the longest time. It was hilarious. Yeah.
Wow.
So,
that's really interesting.
Yeah. Very proud of him.
Yeah. Huh. Also because it's such a small place as well. That's really cool. That's really cool. Okay. We also have Martina, who she says she prefers to live in the city. So again, definite article, the city, because okay, you did it in the second time. In the city, I can find more services and activities to do. Yes. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And Kate?
Yeah. Hello, I'm Luca from Novara, and I prefer to live in a city because I like to have all the services available, and there are more activities to do than in the countryside. Luca, perfect.
That's a perfect sentence.
My goodness.
Good job. Also, good job, Martina, as well.
Yeah, nice.
Really a fantastic job.
Yeah, really, really good.
Very, very good. So how would you describe a city? What are some adjectives that we can come up with?
Well, it depends on the
city,
but one of them I could say would be lively.
Oh, lively. Yeah?
Yeah.
Lively, perhaps noisy, perhaps, not necessarily,
maybe,
but usually it is.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Sure. Interesting.
Interesting, yeah.
A little more
busy.
Polluted.
Polluted.
We're talking
perhaps,
about
yeah. Crowded. I think those are good for the time being. So in a city, you could describe it perhaps like this. So it could be lively, noisy, busy, interesting, polluted, and crowded. Which ones would you use to describe Bologna, Kate?
I would use all of them. Well, everything but crowded. I don't think Bologna is very crowded, but I do think it's lively, noisy, busy, interesting, and polluted.
Yeah, it is. It is. But now it doesn't seem to be very polluted at all. Benefits of staying at home.
Yep.
That's really good. We also have Luca. I think he continues his fabulous sentence. Oh, and Paola as well. Hello, Paola.
Hi.
From Bergamo. Have you visited Bergamo, Kate?
Nope.
That is also another vertical city.
There you go.
Yeah, it goes up. It has the downtown, so the modern city, essentially, the new city, is a little bit more traditional, but then the old city is up on a hill. So it's vertical as well.
That's cool.
Can you read Luca?
Sure. But I don't dislike the countryside because I like walking and running and seeing the nature. So in this case, we don't need a definite article. So you can say seeing nature, and the air is better than the cities. Yeah, for sure. Good.
Exactly.
Luca, really nice.
Fresh air.
Oh,
beautiful fresh air.
I wish I missed
it. Good, Fabio. So yeah, polluted is great for city. Andrea as well. My city is famous for the wind. The name of this wind is Bora. Okay, yeah. So Trieste is windy.
Yes, it is. I heard that in Trieste, if you walk down the street, sometimes there are these like metal bars because the wind becomes so strong that you have to grab on to the bars. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm dead serious.
Oh,
Andrea
wow.
can verify this for you.
Wow. I've never been to Trieste. I want to go.
It sounds fantastic.
Sounds really cool. Historical is good as well, Francesca. Very good. Dangerous as well.
Oh dear.
Would you call Bologna dangerous? Personally,
No.
I wouldn't.
No, I mean, it's got a few like things you should not do at night, but it's not dangerous.
Sure. Dangerous cities.
Chicago.
Sao Paulo.
Yeah. Oh God.
Brazil, just
Brazil.
Oh, we have a fantastic description. Can you read that, Kate?
Of course. Bologna is a lively and funny town, so it's more of a city, but it's because there are a lot of youth. Okay, sure. Yeah. Definitely. I agree.
That's interesting. I would personally say singular for youth, but thinking about it, there are a lot of youth. There is a lot of youth. I think both are fine, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Huh. It's the group rather than the individuals.
Exactly.
I'm thinking of. Interesting. Careful with funny. I'm not sure that anyone would describe Bologna as funny particularly. Maybe fun. It does depend. It's very subjective, but I would probably say fun if it's with lively. If we're talking about youth, that it's fun, it's exciting, it's interesting. It's not a city that you arrive in and then you immediately start laughing.
No, that's true. So yeah, fun is like Mirabilandia or a party or something that you are entertained.
Exactly.
Funny is just the actual action of laughing, right?
Exactly.
So like,
laughing. Yeah. So fun is exciting, entertaining. Funny is laughter. Andrea confirms what you said before, Kate. There you go.
Yeah.
I have one of them close to my home. Oh my God. I'm going to Google it. As soon as this lesson is finished, I'm looking at them because that's crazy.
Yeah.
In the building opposite. Wow.
Fantastic.
Wow. Thank you, Andrea.
Yeah.
And we have another description from Francesca.
Yes, Bologna is cultural. Here was born the first university. So yeah, we need a little word order.
Yeah.
So you would say here the first European university was born.
Or even the first European university was born here.
Oh, okay. You can put here at the end as well, yeah.
If you have here at the beginning, you need a comma, I think. Here.
No, that's an Oxford comma.
I like the Oxford comma.
Ah!
Let's just do the first European university was born here. Let's do that.
Okay, fair enough.
European university was born here. I would probably say founded. Born is maybe okay, but is usually reserved for living things. So either humans or animals, something like that. If it's a building, if it's a society, something like that, then it's founded.
Yeah, good.
It's okay. There's some poetic license that you can do.
Yeah, you read it a lot in poetry, so it's not incorrect.
No, it's not incorrect. And we have Fabio. Bologna has we need a superlative.
Yeah. You would say the most ancient university in Italy and perhaps in the world, almost in the world, Fabio. So Bologna has the second oldest university in the world. The oldest university actually is in China.
Oh, in China?
Yeah.
Huh. You know, the problem is that Bologna actually coined the word university.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so technically, like extremely technically. So to coin a word is to create a word. So yeah, it depends. I've heard, it's the first time I've heard about China, but I heard there was one in, I want to say Morocco. I don't think it was Morocco though, in an Arab country.
Mm-hmm.
And they had institute as well that was earlier than Bologna.
Okay.
Definitely in Europe. Definitely in Europe.
So we're the third oldest, oh dear. To get
Maybe something like that.
Okay.
It's very old though, either way. Okay, perfect. And shall we think of some adjectives for the countryside? We can basically do the opposites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so for example, quiet, tranquil.
Tranquil, okay. Countryside, so quiet, tranquil, peaceful.
Nice, peaceful.
Isolated.
Yeah, isolated.
Perhaps, it depends.
Boring, perhaps.
Perhaps as well. It really depends on your lifestyle.
Clean.
Boring, clean. Sometimes smelly though.
Yeah, well, it depends.
It does depend. Okay. Those are nice ones for the countryside.
We like it.
There you go. Okay, and in the meantime, we've got some fantastic things being written.
Yeah, my city, Raffaele says, my city is polluted and noisy because there are a lot of cars. But so you would say, you use the subject, don't forget. I prefer to live, okay? So we also need that. Preposition, live in the suburbs in Palinuro because I have a house with an ocean view. It's pleasant and safe with an F. Good, really good. Nice. Good job, Rafael.
It's pleasant and safe.
Good.
Okay. Safe. Very good, Rafaela. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. And Martina, Genoa has a particular geographical conformation. Conformation.
Just formation.
Probably formation, yeah. In fact, you can go from the sea to the mountain in a few minutes. Exactly. It's very strange. It's basically on the edge, not exactly on a cliff, but almost as close to a city on a cliff as you can get.
Ooh.
It's hills. It's hills to be very clear, but everything is pushed to the edge essentially.
Nice.
Because they don't have a lot of flat ground. It's
so
interesting.
It's the opposite of Bologna. Completely the opposite. Yeah.
Exactly.
Nice.
Okay, let's move on. We got these really strange houses, some of them.
Some of them are strange, that's true.
Yeah, some of them are strange. Yes, Luca.
Raffaele is
He's very lucky.
He has lots of houses.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so we've got 6 different dream homes with different types. So we've got a houseboat, a mansion, a beach house, and Kate?
A ranch? A ranch?
What was that British colonialism?
I don't know.
That's in your psyche somewhere.
It's
been passed down.
Ranch, chalet, and a penthouse.
I think that was more... I wouldn't even pronounce it that much.
Ranch.
I say ranch. That was very Hugh Grant.
Oh gosh. Where's that coming from? I've been hanging out with
know. I have no idea because ranch, out of all of them, ranch is the most American.
Yeah, I know.
That's very funny. So please, in the comments, write what the different pictures are. What type of house is it?
Mm-hmm.
In the meantime, we will decide which one appeals to us the most.
Okay, which one do you want?
I think that I like the look of the chalet if it were close to a lake.
Ooh.
I need some water in my life.
Well done. I agree.
Countryside and water.
I agree. I'll take the chalet. Countryside and water and mountains. That's what I really want.
Exactly. Oh God.
No.
You know what came into my head? The two cowboys screaming at each other from mountains. I imagine they live in a chalet.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Cowboys either live in a chalet if they're in the mountains, or at a ranch.
At a ranch.
If they're in the plains. Okay, so yes, A is going to be a ranch.
Yeah, a ranch, a ranch. Oh, I just don't like the way it sounds now. I'm like hyper aware of my American ranch.
Let's just say it's a ranch.
It's a ranch.
Now we can all be happy. Yes, everyone, good. Penthouse. So where is the penthouse, Kate?
It's on the top floor. So no matter where you can find it in a hotel or just in an apartment building, the penthouse is always the top of the building.
Exactly. They're meant to show power, obviously. You're at the top, you can see everything. You usually have some extra things. Maybe it's a bit bigger. C, not a beach house, but a houseboat, which is very, very odd. I don't think I would like to live on a houseboat.
Could you imagine just every day that feeling of being on the water? So
I think I would get used to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can only imagine living with all of the insects.
Yeah, that would be
basically, yeah. No, it's mosquito breeding territory. Not a good idea.
Yeah, no. In San Giovanni, this whole area used to be a swamp. So they actually had to drain the swamp. Yes. So they had to
is that what Trump was going to do?
Yeah.
Drain that swamp.
Right. So we drained the swamp in order to build the town that I live in. But every other summer, the mosquitoes become so bad that sometimes they'll put signs in the town recommending for you to wear bug spray or to get medication or do something.
Wow. Yeah, no, mosquitoes are no joke in this area. No. Good, everyone. So yeah, D is indeed the beach house. Good job.
Good.
Fantastic.
Good. Wonderful. Okay.
I don't know if I'd like the beach house just because I hate sand. It gets everywhere. It's coarse.
I believe I didn't know that about you, but it makes perfect sense. Yeah, no sense.
It's horrible.
Okay, fair enough.
E is indeed, mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic.
Good job. Sorry. And then we have F.
Yeah, F is a chalet. So obviously this is not an English word, but we have adopted it. When we adopt, it's a very nice way of saying take. When we take words from other languages, we usually try and respect the original pronunciation to a degree, but we're limited by our by being English or American, so it can vary. I have heard people in the past say chalet, which is horrible, but be prepared.
Yeah.
Chalet. Okay, fantastic, everyone. And we have Luca.
Mm-hmm. In Novara, it's the same. There are a lot of mosquitoes because there are a lot of rice fields. My heart goes out to you, Luca.
Not good.
Not
that's something I miss. In the UK, we don't really have mosquitoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I miss not having mosquitoes.
Jealous.
That's something. Yeah. And we have some features,
Ooh.
some amazing features. Can you read the list?
I sure can. Okay. So the list is swimming pool, fireplace, walk-in closet, home theater, and a wine cellar.
Wow.
So
I'm going to guess that you, Kate,
yeah, okay.
out of all of these, you would opt for the home theater.
I would. Well done. And you?
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
Ooh, cinema.
That would be really, really cool. Okay, fantastic. Raffaele, Andrea?
A wine cellar.
Really good.
Wine cellar. Good job.
Also swimming pool, yeah.
Well done. Sea walking was Raffaele is on a roll. Good job.
He's on fire.
He's on fire. Yes. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, why not? You can have a bunker.
Yeah, all by yourself.
Exactly. Fantastic, everyone. You're doing a very good job.
Well done.
So yeah, D is the home theater. Spelt the correct way.
Yeah, good job. And then we have, of course, the last one, which is a fireplace. Good job, guys.
Really good. Good job, everyone.
I would say home theater first, and then after, I would love fireplace. It's quite cozy.
Yeah, they are quite cozy. Yeah. My parents have a little fireplace at home. They buy their little logs and they put them
buy their little logs.
Yeah, it's really nice. We go to a place. We're in the countryside, so my dad goes to a place called Mole Valley Farmers to buy his little logs.
Now that is
Mole Valley Farmers.
God, that is.
Please sponsor. Okay. So home theater. I just keep on thinking about that. I can't say it. Okay. So Kate, number 1.
Does your home have any of these features?
Number 2, what type of home is your ideal home?
Number 3, which feature would you like to have in your ideal home?
And number 4, which feature is the most useful to have? And useful is very subjective because Francesca is already talking about
which he needs.
I need a big walk-in closet.
Yeah.
Careful with the 2. Maybe you were saying I need to get, maybe, but you don't need it. You could just say I need a big walk-in closet.
Exactly. Good job. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Number 1, does your home have any of these features? And Alex, what about you?
I don't think I have any of these features. I have a basement, I guess, but it's one of those storage basements, right?
Nah.
That has not been looked after for decades. It's an empty space with a lot of dust.
Fair enough.
And sometimes water comes in from the rain, so we need to be vigilant. What were the features, just so that we remember them as well, because maybe they're difficult to remember. So the features we had were a wine cellar.
Yep. A swimming pool.
A swimming pool.
A walk-in closet.
Fundamental.
Of course. Sorry, that was my cat.
Don't worry.
He's just knocking.
A home theater.
And
a fireplace.
And a fireplace. Good. Did we remember the wine cellar?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Does your house have any of these?
No.
Dang it.
I know. Nope.
Dang it. I used to have, so I lived in Tenerife for 11 months, not even a year. And our apartment complex had a swimming pool, but I mean, it's Tenerife, so what can you expect?
It's fantastic. Luxury.
That was pretty cool, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't know. I don't have any of the others, to be honest.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Luca. My ideal home is a beach house where you can sunbathe and swim every day.
Nice.
Beautiful, Luca. Really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Really, really nice. So, Kate, both of us agreed that our ideal home would be the chalet, right?
Yes.
But would you have all of these features or just a few of them?
If I could, yeah, just a few. I'm not interested in a swimming pool because you have to maintain it and it's expensive and it's more of a status symbol. I'm not interested.
Okay.
But
yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, it's
You could say in English that you're burning money.
Ooh, yeah, go ahead and write that.
Burning money is when you, how would you describe it? Because
it's like being wasteful almost. But it's yeah, it's not quite wasteful, but it's extravagant. So it's not something you need. You're burning money.
Exactly. Okay, let's get this. So using money for things that are unnecessary.
Well done. I like that. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Andrea says that I don't have any. So either none of these features or any of these. I don't have no, but that's a double negative. I just won't really. I don't have none of these features.
I don't have any.
I don't have any of these features. Careful with double negatives. You're humble though, which is very good.
Yes.
Good job, Andrea. Good job. Double negatives are strange in English. So technically, they are incorrect. In reality, some people do use double negatives. You can hear it in music. You can hear it in TV shows, but it usually symbolizes someone who doesn't have an education. Sometimes, not always, but it's usually an indicator of that. If Kate or I use a double negative, it's because we are being sarcastic in this moment. So in standard English, don't use double negatives. Don't use them.
Okay.
And Kate?
Sure. Luca says, I'd like to have a fireplace because you can warm yourself up. So this is reflexive, good, in the winter. And a home theater for watching movies and football with a big screen. Nice.
Nice. Really cool. Really, really cool.
Well done. Good sentence.
Rafaela says that my beach house features. So my beach house features are a ping pong table and a big garage and some bedrooms. I would probably change this to be a list, Rafaela. So my beach house features, has or includes, has.
My beach house includes a ping pong table. Also, remember that ping pong is the game. So you're talking about the objects. So a ping pong table and a big garage and some bedrooms. Are
you ready for the Oxford comma?
Oh. Oh. I forgive you.
But I don't have a wine cellar.
Yeah. Don't forget your subject, Rafael, but good.
In this case, we don't need any because we use that for plurals in the negative. If it's singular, it's just, I don't have a wine cellar. I don't have a wine cellar because it's singular. Okay. But the features I have got, yeah, that's fine as well.
Sure. Thank you for the tips. Anyway, I'd like to
You're
have
very
a
welcome.
balcony. You're very welcome. And me too, Andrea.
I have a little balcony.
I want a terrace.
Very little balcony. It's nice for doing the laundry. That's about it. And we've got a few pot plants.
I see. Okay.
Oh, that sounds bad, actually.
Yeah, that really took me off guard.
Yeah, no.
Potted
Plants in pots.
Potted plants.
I think I would just say pot plants, though.
So anyway,
I wonder if that's an English or an American thing.
It's English. I'm so sure, because in America that has a very different meaning. We say potted plants.
Yeah, I say pot plant. Oh, that's very interesting. Maybe the British public will have to change. That's interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. And Francesca says that her ideal home is a beach house with a sea view. I don't need anything else.
Fair enough.
I agree.
I understand you.
Just fast internet.
Yeah, that's your Wi-Fi. Keep the Wi-Fi.
That's it. Okay. So we are going to look at some, any, or enough. And we're going to clap after each one.
That's right. But we're not going to be doing it at the same time.
No, probably not, unfortunately. So in the comments, please decide what is missing in the gap. In the meantime, Kate and I will read the sentences with the gap.
Yep, that's right. So
Kate, number one.
Ooh, thank you. There isn't wine in the wine cellar. We only have a few bottles left.
Nice. Number two. Is there water in the swimming pool? No, it's empty. Pay attention to all of the information that is given, okay?
Yeah, the whole sentence, and the following sentence as well. Number three, I like this beach house, but there isn't furniture. It's unfurnished.
Number four, this apartment doesn't have windows. There isn't much natural light.
Yeah. Number five, there are great features in this penthouse, like a walk-in closet and a fireplace.
Fantastic. And six, we have beautiful mansions for sale, but we don't have houseboats for sale. In the meantime, we had one comment from Martina. In my dream house, there should be a gym inside, or there would be.
There would be.
In my dream house, there would be a gym inside and a lot of space outside to play sports. Fantastic.
So you're sporty, Martina. Really cool.
Really good, Martina. So we have, I think everyone is saying enough for number one. Is that correct?
There isn't enough.
Well, hey.
That's right.
1 point.
Hey. Okay. Is there water in the swimming pool? Yeah. Good job, guys.
I have a lot of any's.
We have a lot of any's.
Fantastic.
Wonderful. Number three, I like this beach house, but there isn't furniture. Yes. Good job.
Any's very good. And number four, this apartment doesn't have. Let's have a look. Enough.
It is. Ding.
Enough windows. Very good.
You guys are on fire.
Yeah. No, they're doing a great job. Number 5. There are some fantastic.
Good.
And 6, last but not least.
Yes, so we have beautiful mansions for sale. So we have, I see no responses. Oh, there is. Some and any. We have some beautiful mansions for sale, but we don't have any houseboats for sale. Is it true?
Fantastic.
Sorry, excuse me.
Is that the cat?
Yeah.
Hello, cat. But what's the name of your cat?
Byron, like Lord Byron the poet.
Byron. Amazing. Byron was interested in the webcam, huh?
He was interested in getting in the way of the webcam, and now he wants out.
Bless Byron. Okay. Fantastic job, everyone. Very good quantifiers. So to sum everything up, when do we use sum, Kate?
We use sum when we have a small quantity of things. Yeah, it's a small quantity.
Yeah, small quantity. And is it usually used for negatives or positives?
We use it for positives.
Nice. Positive.
That's right. Positive sentences.
So sum is small quantity, positive, like that.
Okay, and then we have any. Okay, and when do we use any, Alex?
When there's nothing.
0.
we use it for questions and negatives.
Correct. Questions, negatives, and the question is, is there more than 0?
No, it's usually for plural questions.
Well, yeah, that too.
So are there any questions that we ask at the end of anything? Are there any questions? So questions and negatives. For this one, and finally, enough. Enough is basically sufficient.
Yeah.
Sufficient. So that's it. But all of you did a fantastic job. Really, really good job with these. Okay, do we have one more comment? Some in sentences, positive, in positive sentences. Very good. Careful. We always need the adjective before the noun. So positive sentences.
Yeah, it's good. Yeah, well done.
Perfect. So let's go on, because we have this location review just for maybe a minute. Look around your apartment, the room that you're in, and talk about what you have. Let's have a look. So I'm in my kitchen. Beautiful kitchen.
Me too.
It's chill being here. It's very relaxing being in the kitchen. So in my kitchen, there are enough chairs. In my kitchen, there are enough chairs for 4 people.
Me too.
Perfect.
Yeah, really.
Do you want to think of another one, Kate?
Sure. So in my kitchen, there is some natural light. Light's nice. Countable. Yeah, there's some natural light.
Fantastic.
Calvin's back in.
Oh, fantastic. Andrea says, I have plenty of chairs for 4 people.
Nice.
Fantastic.
Really good quantifier there. Great.
Really good quantifier, Andrea. But I don't have any coffee machines in my kitchen.
Oh, that's sad. Why not?
Oh, for 8 people, Andrea.
Ooh.
Wow.
Huh.
Amazing. We know where to go for the party after. Okay, good job. So we're in our last minute. So if you have any questions, please ask them. Ask them now or forever hold your peace. We'll see. So in the meantime, if you have extra questions, you can go to our mYes SOS Facebook page and ask questions there.
Yeah. We have teachers that answer questions. Oh, yes, but 4 are under the bed. Okay, fair enough.
It's a good place for them.
Yeah, it's storage under the bed. But yes, our mYes Facebook, mYes SOS English. We have teachers that check almost every single day to see if they can answer your doubts or your questions.
Exactly. And we have our final examples. I don't have enough tables.
Fair
Oh
enough.
no. And Francesca, in my room, there is enough space for me. Fantastic. Really good. Closed classrooms are just classrooms with a door. Okay, so classrooms that you can close physically. At my English school, it's usually an open space environment. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone. See you in the next one. Have a very nice Friday and weekend. Bye, everyone.